guys, this is Sixteen Bitchin coming at you with another pickups video. Yay! I got a once again I got an insane amount of stuff, so yeah, bear with me here. This is gonna be a long video. So first up, yesterday I went to a local thrift store before I had to visit the hospital. I thought maybe I find something small, but I found something pretty big, so I had to get home to put it away. Before I went to the hospital, I found Skeletor's Snake Mountain. Yay! It was only €3.50 and it's in pretty rough shape. Most of the extra parts are missing, only the speaker is included. I'm not gonna open it because the net is also included, but otherwise. But for €3.50, I couldn't leave this one behind. I used to have one. I gave it to my wife's nephew because he collects He-Man as well. And now I had and I got that one for free, so I had to pay for this one, but I couldn't leave it behind. Next up is this Captain Iglo from Playmobil. If you buy 3 packs of Captain Iglo products like fish in the freezer, right now you get this free Playmobil figure, so I couldn't leave Captain Iglo behind in Playmobil form. So thanks, Julian, for letting me know about this deal. Also a thrift store pickup find. The Hulk, the 2003 or 2001 movie by Ang Lee. Never seen it, but this one was a pretty sweet collector's edition. It even says Hulk, and the cover is like a little bit lenticular. And apparently it's not that bad of a movie. Everybody disses it, but I heard pretty good things about it. So for €1, I can't complain. So at the beginning of last week, I visited this guy who bought all my old Macintoshes, and I still had some stuff left, and he said, I want to buy that as well. I said, sure, why not? So I gathered up like for €70 of old computers, and he bought it. And I knew in the city of St. Nicholas there's like a used product store, and somebody mentioned on Facebook they had a lot of Dreamcast games there. So after I went to this guy who had an insane collection, by the way, of old computers, I should have filmed there. Sorry. I went back to St. Nicholas afterwards and I bought some Dreamcast games. Now these are all in pristine condition, so it's really rare to find Dreamcast games in this condition. I wasn't the first there, of course, so yeah, the best titles were probably already gone. Star Wars Demolition for €12, €13. Let's not kid ourselves with the 99 cents. Millennium Soldier, €13, 15 euros. This one I'm excited about. Silent Scope, $9.99. Deep Fighter, also $9.99. And Metropolis Street Racer, also $9.99. So the best thing about these is that they are in excellent condition. So I went, since I was in Sydney class, I visited also Trok, which is like not it's a consignment store, not really a thrift store. And I was there a couple of weeks ago and I saw they had a copy of Skull Monkeys behind the counter. And I asked him, would you sell it to me? And he said like, my colleague who does the games isn't here, blah, 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 blah. So I went back, it was still behind the counter. And now the games guy was there and I asked him how much and he said €2.50. And I said, yay! This is like a €30 game here in Europe, so pretty sweet. I already had a copy, but this is definitely an upgrade for me because it's in excellent shape. But if anybody wants to trade, I have a double Skull Monkeys. Also in Sydney class, I believe. Yeah, this is also from Sydney class. Yeah, sorry guys, it's a bit messy here. I found for €3 another copy of Alien Hominid. Already have it on GameCube, but you know, you can never have too much Alien Hominid. This DVD was also pretty sweet. This was €3.50, but special edition. No man, those fuckers always glue it together. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna open it now, but special edition Die Hard. You can never have too much Die Hard in your life. Then I found also 2 original Xbox games: Dead or Alive, Extreme Beach Volleyball. Excuse me. Manual is missing, but the disc is in pretty good shape. And Blink's Masters of Time and Space, which is also an upgrade for me. My original copy doesn't have the manual, and the box is in pretty rough shape. So if anybody is looking for a copy of Blinks 2, which is a little bit more rare of a game. Yeah, okay. So, Bart Smith Toy Story is selling out their Wii U stuff, so for $9.99 picked up Hyrule Warriors, which is a price you can't beat for this game. And then another thrift store find at $3.50 a piece. Burnout Paradise, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, and Lost Planet Extreme Condition. This is a good price for $3.50 a piece, maybe even a bit too expensive these days. Then I went to a flea market maybe already 3 weeks ago, I don't remember. There was a reseller there, and of course he had some games that I wanted, but everything was overpriced. But in the end I took out Toki for $20, which is cheaper than it goes for, but still an expensive one. But it's a game I wanted for the longest time. He was actually originally wanting $35 for this, I believe, which is insane. Over there's always this lady with a lot of toys, so I picked out some figures. Dragster, Masters of the Universe. Then this is like from a Hasbro series that didn't live very long, Visionaries. From the Turtles, of course. And there was one more G.I. Joe figure, but I already put it over there. Wait for me. Yep, this G.I. Joe with his helmet. And then Ed's Retro Geek Out gave me advice: always look at the bottom for parts and weapons. So I got a bag of Motu weapons. This I believe is not the original Beastman, but it's from the parts pack. This is the weapon from Rio Blast, and then some arms and legs and whatever. And it was €3 for everything, so that's like okay, good price. Another day in a thrift store, I found this Cobra figure, which is a wild weasel, I believe, which is the pilot of the Cobra Rattler, but it's a more modern version. It's from 2002, so it doesn't have the rubber O-ring inside. I think it kind of looks cool. Most of the modern action figures I think look kind of lame, but this one looks neat. So I also did another big Japanese not order, because I order on Yahoo Auctions through Renbabo website. I will link it, and you can combine a package and then have it sent over you. I always use slow shipping, so this arrived I think Thursday this week, and it was ordered on the 31st of July, so it took a pretty long while to get here. Another Sega SG-1000 game, Hustle Chummy, which is like a platform action game for the SG-1000 collection. MSX B-card adapter, Hudson Soft made like hue cards for the MSX, and you need an adapter to play these. Now I only have to find a game. I love like these sort of things, adapters and stuff. One of the original launch games in Japan. Osomatsu-kun never was released in the West, of course. You can also only play this on a Model 1 Genesis that doesn't have the TMSS piracy protection, just like the original Space Harrier 2 from Japan, which also plays on the original Model SNES, what am I saying, Mega Drive. And then lastly, for the PC Engine CD-ROM, Sidearm Special. I think this is a new case, but the game itself is in excellent condition, which is a side-scrolling shooter, of course. Now I had to go to Leuven to pick up like something I want. The thrift stores these days, they have auctions online, and when you win them, you have to go to the thrift store itself to pick them up. They won't ship it here in Belgium, so I really had to go like 45 minutes drive to go and pick it up, which is insane. But I was home anyway, so it didn't matter. But I stopped at another thrift store on the way, and there I found some awesome stuff. The Donkey Kong board game for $4.50. It's pretty much complete. So yeah, pretty sweet. And I also found this Jurassic Park 3 T-Rex. Yeah, cool. So they next to, wait, I have to dig in here. So next to that Jurassic Park T-Rex, they also had a huge amount of CDI stuff. So couldn't pick up everything, but I took out the Twilight Zone video CD. Street Fighter 2 Animated, already had this one, but was missing the back cover, so now I have it complete. Thunder in Paradise, which is a more rarer game, so already have this one if anybody wants it, it's up for trade. Carrie, the movie. Mad Dog McCree, which is strange, I thought I already had this one, but I only have the second one. I think I accidentally sold my copy. And Asterix Caesar's Challenge. Didn't think I had this one, but I already have it, so it's up for trade. Benny and June, the movie. And this one I'm also pretty happy with. Who Shot Johnny Rock? Didn't have this one yet. And Akira. And The Secret of NIMH. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 euros for the stack, which is sweet. So onto that auction that I won on mijnkringding.be, so that means mythriftything.be. I won a Sega Master System with some games, and it's actually the games, of course, that interested me. One in specific, and that's Wonder Boy in Monster World. This game for itself goes for 50 euros, so I paid 55 for the lot. I'll probably get rid of the system and the other games for 50, so get to keep this for 5 euros or free. The other games were also pretty excellent. There was one empty box, so it came with Aladdin, Heroes of the Lands, Moonwalker, and this one is sadly empty, Land of Illusion. And then some more loose games, which seem to be missing at the moment. The loose games were Basketball Nightmare, Kung Fu Kid, and Asterix. So I'm probably gonna sell it on eBay, but if anybody wants to trade, ooh, you're right here. So Kung Fu Kid, Basketball Nightmare, and Asterix. The Master System 2 has Alex Kidd built in, of course. So this other guy was selling some high-class Mega Drive games and Master System games. He wanted like just standard eBay price, but I was able to haggle him down a bit. I will show you what I want to keep, and then I will show you what I'm gonna sell. Oh, he also had just bought a big lot of Jaguar stuff, and he had one empty box for Iron Soldier. So I paid €5 for this empty box. I have the game since I got my Jaguar, but I have the manual and the cart and the overlay, but never had the box. So sweet, now I have the box. So the expensive games were Flink for the Mega Drive, which is an awesome graphically side-scrolling platformer. The graphics are done by Henk Nieborg, who is also doing the new Xenocide game on the Mega Drive. Then Story of Thor, which I've wanted for a very long time. It's a Zelda-like game on the Mega Drive. Excellent looking game. And then Power Strike 2, sadly with a fake box. So this is like a repro box, but the cartridge is original. In my mind, my buddy Mike had like an empty box for this, but now he doesn't remember and he doesn't seem to find it anymore. So I will have to look for a Power Strike 2 box somewhere. But I already have the original game, and this is the most important because it's such an awesome game. In total, I paid $180 for everything, but that also included the Mega Drive 2 controllers and these games: Winter Olympics, Olympic Gold, which I don't have, by the way, Crash Test Damage, which certainly is an upgrade for my copy, Echo the Dolphin, which I've had thousands of times, and Sonic 1. So yeah, 180 for everything is pretty alright. I think maybe if I sell the Mega Drive with some games, I can make 50 back. So then I paid like 130 for these 3 games and some extra, because I'm gonna keep some extra, which is actually for these games a pretty good price. So yeah, these are my pickups from the last 3 weeks or something. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you later. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to do a recommendation. I've been playing sorry, World to the West lately. It's a Zelda clone without speech, so everything is in text balloons, which I love. It's a really fun game. Excellent music, like gypsy style music. So if you want a cheap game that's fun and you like Zelda clones, it's not too difficult. Check out World to the West. Bye.